Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Harpoon Brewing Company. This is the American Flyer Lager, clocking in at 5% alcohol by volume. Harpoon is out of Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor, Vermont. So the first thing that I noticed, or that I thought of when I purchased this beer, was another beer. Um, Anybody know what that beer is? Going once, going twice. There it is. Hams. You'll notice the same um, design, same color scheme, same cursive type font for the label. Gold on top, blue on bottom. That's what I thought of when I purchased it. Never had this beer before. 5% alcohol. I bought a 12 pack. I think it was like $16 for the 12 pack, which not a bad deal, assuming this is a good beer. This was canned at the end of 2023, so we are into February now. So relatively fresh for a lager. Should be just fine. Let's pour it up. And good looking beer in the glass. Nice golden color, clear, one finger, white, frothy head on it. Looks like a classic American lager beer. I looked on the Harpoon website. I couldn't find anything about the malt backbone, what malts they're using, or the hops that they use in this beer. The main thing that they focus on the label and on the website is that they proudly donate a portion of the proceeds from this product to our Fisher House Foundation, which is a nonprofit that provides lodging to American families in need. So it's beer with a good cause behind it, which is always nice. So heads dissipating pretty quickly, but the beer, it looks and smells delicious. The aromas, a nice earthy hop note, kind of a sweet breadiness to it. Smells a lot like a European lager, Grolsch, or something along those lines. Yeah, earthy, grassy, hop notes on the nose with that nice kind of sweet, bready malt aroma. It smells really delightful. So, without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Mm. Super crisp, super refreshing, very light bodied. 5% standard for an American lager. Really nice. There's even a little bit of like a lemon citrus note in there, but very bready, very malt forward, sweet. Sometimes with corn adjuncts, you get like a nice like sweetness to the beer. I don't know if this. I don't think this is an adjunct lager, but it very well could be. Like I said, nothing really official that I could find on the website. There certainly isn't anything on the label about the types of hops that they use, whether or not they use any adjuncts. If anybody's had this beer and you know or know where to find information about this beer, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know what hops they're using, um, if it's if there's an adjunct in the beer, corn, rice. But very enjoyable beer. Nice and bready, slightly sweet, uh, hoppy on the finish, gives it a nice bite. If I had to guess, I'd say the IBUs were anywhere from like 15 to 25, somewhere in that range. It's not a very bitter beer, but the hop presence is definitely there, and there's a nice bite on the finish to kind of round out the malt forward, slightly sweet, bready presentation that you get up front. Super light bodied, as I've already mentioned. Medium, nice, prickly carbonation. Just a really solid lager beer. You've got some nice glass lacing starting to form there as well. Mm. Really, really enjoyable beer. little bit better than Hams. The can may look similar to Hams, but the quality of this beer is a little bit elevated with the extra hoppy character that you get. And I really like that malty sweetness that's in there. It's not cloying by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nicely balanced with the hops that they're using. And in addition to the earthy and grassy hop notes that you get on the finish, there's kind of a lingering little bit of citrus, like a lemon citrus note that kind of hits you in the middle. And as you swallow down the beer, you just kind of get a little bit of that refreshing citrus to really just round things out along with that nice hop bite. A wonderful beer. I'm going to go with a solid A on this one. This is a 95 out of 100. I wouldn't change a thing. I mean, it's a light, crisp, refreshing lager with a dry finish. It's very inviting and sessionable. You could drink a number of these and be fine. You know, it's not super high alcohol, so you're not going to get inebriated very quickly. It's thirst quenching. It's very refreshing and enjoyable. Good year-round beer. And that'll do it, guys. Go ahead and wrap this beer review up. 95 out of 100 for American Flyer Lager from Harpoon Brewing Company. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.